I think receiving feedback when you're at college can be quite daunting because you're not used to receiving feedback in your workplace. It might be generally like, oh, you could do that better or try better, but when you're actually getting it written down in black and white, feedback, it can be hard to take that, whether it's positive or negative, because you could feel that you've got low self-esteem, or if it's negative, then it can bring your confidence down. So it's just to take that constructively and like act upon it. So if you get feedback, act upon it, take it on the chin, and then just try your best to take any other feedback on board. And that's really important. I don't know if you agree, Trudy, but when you're in the teaching profession, you're constantly reflecting, you're
Yeah.
constantly finding how you can get better, how you can develop, and you need to build up that resilience of being critical of your own practice.
Yeah, you do definitely. And because like you said, I mean, we in our probationary year, we get 5 observed lessons before Christmas where, someone comes in, and it's not to tear you apart, but it's just to give you critical feedback so that you can improve your practice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is part of the college. College was where you got that first bit of feedback and how you learned to deal with it. I think though, like, I don't know, I think a lot of people that went to college later in life maybe had some confidence issues about their ability. I know I did. I know that's what kept me going, stopped me from going to university for so many years, was my lack of confidence. And so I tended to, if I got feedback, if it was negative, I didn't take it badly, but I would be like, oh, I really need to fix that, I shouldn't have done that. And then positive feedback, sometimes I would be like, oh, that can't be right. They were just in a good mood that day and then
I
gave me.
know.
So I think it's maybe learning not to doubt the feedback, take it at face value. And if it is positive, you really have earned it. And if it's negative, it's maybe something you really need to look at and address, and not to, you know, disbelieve it, or also allow it to cripple you and
Yeah,
think,
don't dwell on it as well. Like,
yeah,
it's only
don't
one
dwell on it.
person's
Yeah,
feedback.
yeah.
Also, as well, I don't know about you, Trudy, but do you remember like getting your first result back for your essays? So normally any essay you write normally is like 100% or 95% or whatever
Yeah,
percent is really high, and then you get like 58%, and everyone's
yeah,
like, "That's really good," and you're like,
yeah,
"Is it?"
yeah. I
So
remember, yeah, because I remember one of mine, I think it was like 65, and I got like 65% for my first one. I was like, that's it, I'm no good for university.
yeah. You're like, I can't do it. I'm stupid. I'll never make
Yeah.
it. But it's really good to get 65 is a
Yeah,
good mark.
yeah.